Hey everyone, it's Megan from the Avery Center, and I was asked by one of our amazing interns, Bianca, to share a little bit about survivor leadership and the growth that we've had at the Avery Center. So I have three questions or talking points that I'm going to cover today. So the first one is, what has it been like to watch the Avery Center grow? Oh my goodness. It has been amazing and exhausting and stressful and exciting. I once was told that growing an organization was similar to having a child and watching your child grow up. And I have 3 kids, so I was very familiar with that, and I found that as a really helpful reference. And comparing an organization's age to like the age of a child and how much they're able to do on their own at any given age in their life. So the Avery Center turns 8 this year, which is just, I can't believe it's been 8 years, you guys. But I think of an 8-year-old, and an 8-year-old is able to function kind of those basic functions, daily functions, but still needs a lot of support and encouragement and guidance and protection. And so that's really a lot of where I see my role with the organization and our incredible team. It's been such a whirlwind the last few years. You know, not only do we have a global pandemic, but we also grew overnight, essentially. So I think two years ago, and there was just a couple of us employees, and now we have a team of like 15 or 16 employees, which is, like I said, busy and scary and exhausting and exciting all at the same time. It's been so rewarding. And I think one of the things that blows my mind constantly is looking at our team and realizing at one point that it was just me doing all of these jobs, but we have grown so much that each one of these jobs has required either a part-time or typically a full-time person to take over it, because our capacity has grown so much in the last 8 years. So that's really neat. And I do look kind of at our growth and all of our successes as a proud parent, and seeing all these unique people coming together with perspectives and ideas and energy, and really wanting to bring their best to the organization and the people that we walk alongside. So it's just been very rewarding to watch the Avery Center grow. So second question is, what has been your favorite part about building a nonprofit? Oh my goodness. I think that I really just like the learning process in general. I love learning new things. I love figuring out how to do something. I love, taking something that was just like this idea, this like kind of vague idea, and building it out and seeing it come to fruition. And that's very much my personality with anything. So I'm new into home ownership, and same thing, like wanting to figure out how to do all of the different things that you have to do as a homeowner. I love gardening and plants, and I love learning about all of them. So that's just very much my personality, is wanting to learn new things. So the learning process has been has been really enjoyable, to figure out how to make all the pieces work, to learn with other people and connect with them, to find support in the community. And I think really, really big picture, starting the Avery Center has absolutely been a part of my healing process. It started off with my need to speak my truth, but really has grown into this place of, I want to give other people opportunities that I didn't have, because there just weren't services. And beyond services, I want to give people opportunities for employment and connection and belonging and healing too. So one of the things that we have seen in one of our most recent projects that we're calling Me Search, can't wait to tell you more, but what I can tell you right now is one of the things that I've seen in the research that I've been doing is when it comes to survivors of human trafficking, so let me back up. There's a quote from Aubrey Lloyd, and she says that our exploitation happened within the context of relationships, and so too must our healing, which I absolutely love that quote. And I want to add to it, or kind of adapt it specifically to employment. So as survivors of trafficking, our exploitation happened within the context of employment, or perceived employment, and so too must our healing. And so I think that for a lot of survivors, what we're finding in the research is that employment can be a really healing space to be if you're in a healthy environment. So starting a nonprofit and getting to kind of redo and relearn what a work environment, a healthy work environment should look like, and get to create that for other people and support other people's healing in that space is really neat to be a part of. And I'm so honored to be on that journey with so many of our team members. So third question is, what has it been like to be surrounded by brilliant and passionate leaders and comrades? That's the best part, I think. So going back to Aubrey's quote, those relationships and those people, the people that make the Avery Center run every day, that's what it's all about. I'm actually here, you can probably notice I'm in a hotel room. I'm actually at Thistle Farms conference in Tennessee this month. And we just had an incredible speaker this morning. And he was talking about how in the business world, we're focused on profits and not people. And he really, his job program that he's designed for his community flips that, and he is focused on people first. And I think that that's a huge piece of what needs to change in our world, but particularly for survivors of human trafficking, we really need those safe relationships. We need to have people in our lives that encourage us, inspire us, support us, and are willing to go through really tough stuff with us too, and not walk away and not take advantage of us in those moments. So I look at every single person, whether they're in our direct service team, or our research team, or our development team writing grants, or our brand new policy arm. And I'm so blown away by how many brilliant badasses I get to work alongside every day. There's, so many, this work is so serious, but we have such an amazing org culture. There's so much laughter and jokes and tears and everything. We feel all the feels at the Avery Center, and everybody is coming with just so much passion and willingness to dig in and do this work. And I am so truly thankful for each person on our team, because everybody brings a unique piece to what the Avery Center does and what's possible. So I'm so excited to share all of this with you all and hear from some of our other team members, and celebrate with you all, and looking forward to sharing more with you all soon. Bye.